Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this concert of the North Oakland Concert Band. It's our makeup concert. If you have a program, which I hope you do, and it says the concert was Tuesday, August 5th, well, no, you didn't miss it because it rained out, and so this is our makeup. We will be switching the order of the program a little bit, but we will announce that before each piece. And we'd like to thank those members of the band who are stepping in to fill in. Some other people are on vacation, so the personnel list is not quite accurate either. My name's Mark Buchanan. I've been in this band for 18 years, and I currently am the president of the band as well. I did. No, not that I know of. As you came in, you walked past the restrooms, so they're just right out in the hall. Please get your cell phone, click it off, put it on silent so it doesn't ring during a solo passage. And then also in your program, there's a card. If you'd like to fill that card out and give it to us, you can get on our mailing list and we'll keep you up to date on future concerts for the band. And we also have a website, www.nocb.org. Then I'd also like to thank Professor Greg Cunningham, who was substituting for us for the original concert and did 2 rehearsals with us, but he was not able to be here today. But we're very glad that our regular conductor, Annette Klein, is back to conduct us today. So let's get started. Our first piece is Manhattan Beach by John Philip Sousa. During Sousa's lifetime, Brooklyn's Manhattan Beach Resort was a luxurious getaway for New York's elite. Sousa and his band were engaged to perform several concerts at the resort in the summer of 1893. Yes, that's 1893. Manhattan Beach was written directly after that concert series and was an immediate hit. It starts very quietly, then the march paints a tone picture evocative of walking on the cool shores of Manhattan Beach. The band is heard in the distance and increases in volume as it draws nearer. During the trio section, the clarinets mimic the sea, ebbing and flowing on the shore. And in the final strain, Sousa creates the illusion of the band in the distance, pressing nearer, passing by, and then fading out of sight. So now please welcome Annette Klein.
I'm so glad that you guys all could be here today. And our next piece is a well-known melody, The Water is Wide. Originally called A Wally Wally, is an English or Irish air that first appeared in the 1600s, way yonder. Versions of this tune have been arranged, performed, and recorded by many musicians, ranging from Benjamin Britten to Pete Seeger and to the Indio Girls. Through the beautiful simplicity of the melody and lyrics, the challenges of love are made apparent throughout the folk song. This arrangement of The Water is Wide attempts to maintain the tradition of the original version, yet adds new melodic and harmonic material to further enhance this lovely air.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Eric Kozlowski, and I've been with the North Oakland Concert Band now for 7 years now. La Virgen de la Macarena is also known as the favorite Virgin of Seville, Spain. In this beautiful city sits the Basilica Macarena, and within its walls sits a beautiful statue of her likeness on display, complete with crystal tears falling down her face. It is believed that through prayers, she can offer her protection. On Sunday afternoon at about 10 minutes before 4 p.m. local time in bull rings all over Spain and Mexico, matadors kneel in arena chapels and pray to La Virgen de la Macarena to protect them. For precisely at 4 p.m. a bugle will sound and they will go forth to their destiny. Moments later, a gate opens and a 2,000-pound bull that is bred to kill comes charging in. The matadors stare either straight ahead or down at the dirt, continuing to mouth their silent prayers. Today we'll be performing the traditional bullfighting song made famous by the great trumpet virtuoso Rafael Mendez. While many other great players have performed this solo, including Doc Severinsen, Al Hurt, Herb Albert, Maynard Ferguson, the Rafael Mendez version, originally written in 1949, remains today as the standard by which all others are measured. This evening, the North Oakland Concert Band presents to you La Virgen de la Macarena.
Let's have one more hand for our own Doc Southerson. Great job, man. Well, as they say, we're going to slow it down a little bit now. The Shenandoah Valley and the Shenandoah River are located in Virginia. The origin of the name of this river and the valley is obscure, and the origins of the folk song are equally obscure, but all date to the 19th century. It has been attributed variously to a coal miner in Pennsylvania, to a young protege of Stephen Foster, and to a housewife in Lexington, Kentucky. Many variants on the melody and text have been handed down through the years, the most popular telling the story of an early settler's love for a Native American woman. That being said, the work's mood ranges from quiet reflection through growing optimism to profound exultation. This is Shenandoah by Frank Tikelly.
Von Baron, and I've played trumpet with North Oakland Concert Band for a little over 3 years. I'll start with. I'm Dave Von Baron. I play trumpet with North Oakland Concert Band for a little over 3 years now. Ray Charles Robinson pioneered the genre of soul music during the 1950s by fusing rhythm and blues, gospel, and blues styles into his early recordings with Atlantic Records. He also helped racially integrate country and pop music during the 1960s with his crossover success on ABC Records, and became one of the first African-American musicians to be given artistic control by a mainstream record company. Frank Sinatra once called Charles the only true genius in show business, although Charles downplayed this notion. The amazing life story of Ray Charles is featured in the movie Ray, starring Jamie Foxx. Ray's unique style and passion for music is forever etched in our country's cultural fabric. Michael Brown's arrangement gives us a masterful blend of the unforgettable hits Georgia on My Mind, I Can't Stop Loving You, What I'd Say, Hallelujah, I Love Her So, and Let the Good Times Roll. So relax and listen to a little Ray Charles.
I'd like to remind you that the concert this evening is sponsored by the Friends of the Orion Center Seniors and Lisa Soko. So we want to give them a big hand for sponsoring this concert. I also want to tell you that they have a table set up back there. There is a dinner dance that's going to be taking place. I think it's on October 22nd. 24th. Okay, so October 24th, I'm corrected. And tickets are available back there. In addition to that, you can join Friends of the Library, and if you want to attend the dinner dance, you can spend $25, and $5 will be your fee to enter the Friends of the Orion Center Seniors. Now, I got to tell you, the Orion Center Seniors, the Friends, do a lot of good things here, like sponsoring us for a concert. In addition to that, they also buy some equipment, and they do some things for this facility. So I would urge you to be generous. They do have a donation pot back there, and if you'd like to drop a little bit of bucks in there on the way out, we like folding money a lot. We appreciate that. So we're going to start our portion of the program with an old tune called Rosetta. And we're going to feature a guy that stole the show earlier in the program. We're going to feature Eric Kozlowski, not only on the cornet, but also on the vocal on this. So this is a multi-talented individual we have with us this evening. So here we go, Rosetta. goodie, ladies and gentlemen. A little old gentleman. We have, by the way, the heavy metal solo on that back there on the tuba, that was Dave Lasco. Never let it be said we can't do heavy metal, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we have another wonderful vocalist in our midst. We have we're going to do a tune called "I Wish I Could Shimmy Like My Sister Kate." Anybody remember that one? That's an oldie moldy, but oldie goodie. We're going to feature Sarah Adams on this. She is another multi-talented individual. She plays both trombone and does fantastic vocals, as you'll hear in a second.
My sister Kate. Everybody there thought she danced great. Then I realized something or two. When I got wise to something new. When I looked at Kate, she was in a trance. And then I knew it was in her dance. All the boys are going wild over Katie's style. I just shimmy like my sister Kate. I need to shimmy like my sister. My sister Kate, she can shimmy like jelly on a plate. My mama wanted to know last night what makes some boys think Kate's so nice. Now all the boys in the neighborhood, they know that she can shimmy and it's understood. I know that I'm late, but I'll be up to date when I can shimmy like my sister Kate. I need to shimmy like my sister Kate.
like to meet his sister. That's all I got to know. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit here. We're going to bring Tom Alport forward. Tom has been playing drums with us, and he also played drums with the concert band. Did a little bit of the jazz licks in there. We're going to feature Tom on a tune called 5'2". And if you know the words, you can sing along with Tom. But in addition to that, we are very fortunate this evening to have not one, but two banjos with us tonight. How about that? Ernie May is joining us this evening for a little banjo, along with Nancy Leipold. So we're going to do a thing called 5'2", and we're going to feature them on one of the choruses. And I'll get this stand out of the way so hopefully you can see them.
George is also a part-time drummer. So let's give George a hand on the drums. One, two, three, and. Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other clothes. Has anybody seen my gal? Now if you run into a 5'2", all covered in furs, diamond rings, and all those things, you bet your life it isn't her. Now a good she love, a good she woo, a good she, good she, good she coo. Has anybody seen my gal? If you run into a 5'2", all covered in furs, diamond rings, and all those things, that's just not her. No, could she love, could she woo, could she coo? Has anybody seen mine? Anybody seen mine? Anybody seen my gal? Here's the banjos. Now if you run into a 5'2", all covered in furs, diamond rings, and all those things, you bet your life it isn't her. Now a good she love, a good she woo, a good she coo. Has anybody seen anybody seen my girl?
How about another hand for Tom Alport, ladies and gentlemen? All right, we're going to move it along. We're going to do probably one of the oldest Dixieland tunes around. It's called, let me find out what it is. I think it's number 130. It's South Rampart Street Parade. So if you're in New Orleans, you're marching down the street, this is a great one to hear. And we want to thank Jerry, by the way, for filling in tonight. Our regular clarinet player is not with us. And Jerry is sight reading this one here, so he is a fantastic musician, so I'm sure he won't miss a note. No pressure. want to remind you of the friends of the Orion Center seniors who are sponsoring this concert. If you feel so inclined, they have a little bucket over there. You can drop some money in and help them to pay for the concert. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. We still got another half coming up with some great, more great music. So stick around. Give us about, five minutes to reset. I also want to remind you that this band is playing Sunday at the Dragon on the Lake Festival. We'll be playing on the main stage Sunday from 4 to 7 p.m. So if you have nothing to do, come on and see us. It'll be a great show. We'll have a lot more of the stuff you just heard. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the last half. We're always so pleased and so excited that we actually have a wonderful smaller portion of our band, or the North Oakland Dixieland Band, which is a different kind of band, but that they're associated with us. It's a privilege for us to have them. We're going to continue with the concert band. Our Bullets and Bayonets is the next piece. Sousa marches often bear a dedication to people, places, or events. This march is no exception. It is dedicated to the officers and men of the U.S. Infantry. Written in 1918, the title Bullets and Bayonets was meant to describe the awful reality of the World War I. In the trio of this march, listen carefully for the staccato rhythm being played on the rim of the snare drum. This is meant to emulate machine gun fire. Bullets and Bayonets. could just see the bullets just flying across the yonder and the bayonets going. Our next piece, written by Porgy and Bess. Or, no. Well, that would have been fun. No, George Gershwin, sorry, wrote Porgy and Bess. George Gershwin, by the way, if you ever get a chance to see this opera, you gotta go see it. It's just completely amazing. Whenever it's in town, it's like, I gotta go get a ticket. I gotta go hear it and see it. George Gershwin's folk opera, Porgy and Bess, was first performed in Boston and New York by the Theater Guild in 1935 with an all-African-American cast. The opera ran for 124 performances, which you think, oh, that's kind of a lot, but it's not. It was considered a flop by Broadway standards. In 1942, it was revived and became one of the longest-running revivals in Broadway history. The arrangement tonight that we're going to play is written by James Barnes, features the tune I Got Plenty of Nuttin', It Ain't Necessarily So, Summertime, Crab Man, and Bess, You Is My Woman Now. Porgy and Bess.
I know what you're saying. Not him again.
No.
I'm getting old, so I don't remember how many years I've been playing with the North Oakland Concert Band, but I think it's about 20. So it's 20 years since I moved back into town from Chicago area where we were living prior to this. We're going to perform a piece now by Henry Mancini. Mancini was a leading composer of music for films and movies, winning 20 Academy Awards, including 5 for the music to Breakfast at Tiffany's. Anybody know how old that movie is? I just figured it out before I came up here. It's 50 years old. It's 50 years old. Other movies he wrote include Pink Panther, which is one of my favorites, Days of Wine and Roses, and Love Story. Moon River is a song composed by Henry Mancini with lyrics by Johnny Mercer. It received an Academy Award for Best Original Song for his first performance by Audrey Hepburn in 1961. 61, 71, you know. Mancini wrote the tune with Audrey Hepburn's vocal range so she could sing it. Since its original performance, the song has been covered by many other artists, including the North Oakland Concert Band this evening. So here we go with a little bit of Moon River.
Thank you, George. Come on, one more round of applause for George. So now we're going to move into some Louis Armstrong music. Louis Satchmo Armstrong, that is, came to prominence in the 1920s as an inventive trumpet and cornet player. With his instantly recognizable gravelly voice, Armstrong was also an influential singer, demonstrating great dexterity as an improviser and bending the lyrics and medley of a song for expressive purposes. Renowned for his charismatic stage presence and voice almost as much as for his trumpet playing, Armstrong's influence extends well beyond jazz music, and by the end of his career in the 1960s, he was widely regarded as a profound influence on popular music in general. In honor of one of America's most beloved musical treasures, this magnificent medley features songs made famous by the great Louis Armstrong. A few short trumpet solos are featured, as well as a Dixieland combo within the band. Listen for What a Wonderful World, When the Saints Go Marching In, St. Louis Blues, and Hello, Dolly. Thank you very much. We have one more piece to play for you, but I have a few closing announcements. First of all, please let's all thank the Friends of Orion Center Seniors and Lisa Sokol for inviting us and sponsoring tonight's concert. Thank you very much. Secondly, this is our advertisement book that we publish once a year for the entire season. And if you own a business or know of someone who'd like to advertise and sponsor us at the same time, now's your chance to get in the booklet for the upcoming season. We're laying it out right now and getting ready to go to print with it. So please come talk to me or anyone in the band if you're interested. Also, our next concert for the entire band is Sunday, October 26th at 4 o'clock in the Lake Orion High School auditorium. And if you can't remember that, fill out this card with your email address and we'll send you a nice reminder as well as the entire upcoming season as we finalize that. So our last piece tonight is Fairest of the Fair by John Philip Sousa. One of Sousa's favorite sayings was, a horse, a gun, a dog, a girl, and music on the side. That is my heaven. When all of his march titles are examined, Sousa's appreciation of the fairer sex is obvious. In this instance, the subject was a pretty girl who worked at the annual Boston Food Fair. Even though the March King never met the young lady, her memory inspired the name Fairest of the Fair when he was preparing a new march for the food fair in 1908. It was the only march that Sousa composed that year, but it is generally regarded as one of his most melodic and best written marches, with its light, bouncy opening and harmonic trio ending, the Fairest of the Fair.